Hi everybody, this is Patty, Divine Warrior Intuitive. I'm doing your reading for the July 1st through the 10th. I hope this helps and is resignational, resonates with you. If it doesn't and you hear somebody's name or feel somebody's energy, please share it with them because there may be something that they would want to hear or need to hear. But hopefully this helps you in your healing, your challenges, your struggles, or just you have a question. All right. If you want a one-on-one reading, please go to the description below. All right. So let's get started. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, I choose on an oracle deck. This is Divine's deck. He is the source. He is an energy. He is a frequency, but he is the main source where I get my information from. And then I go to could be your ancestors, relatives, anybody on the other side that may want to send a message. But the Divine's message to you right now is Royal You. This is the number 7 in this deck. And this number 7, it has a very interesting numerology. It is about moving in progression and forward and your rewards and things of that nature that you have worked really, really hard for, noticing them. And maybe that's why we have the royal, because royal is a lot of gold. Okay. And the Royal You is to understanding just how important and valuable you are. This might be to somebody, might be to a team, might be to a job, but it's understanding this is you, to understand the value that you have. Okay, because there's a lot of rewards and beautiful things there. All right, so let's see what the next energy is with that card. Oops, I can't shuffle today, guys. I hope you guys are all ready for the 4th. Woo-hoo. If you're in the United States, it's a big day for the United States. Definitely. All right. Ride the wave. Okay. Somebody gets too in their head about themselves. I mean, hard on themselves, becomes their worst enemy kind of thing, not valuing and going with the flow. They're in their head more than their spirit. So when I coach and I teach, I always teach about spirit, mind, body. So spirit is of supernatural. This is our spirit, our intuition, our self, our inner person. And then the earth is our mind. So our spirit speaks to the mind speaks to the body. So the spirit says, hey, I don't want you to go over there. And your mind is like, oh, but I really want to go over there. Maybe I'll just go over there. And your spirit's trying to either protect you or guide you or whatever, but because your head is more earthly and stubborn, then you go over there, then that tells your body how you're going to move. Oh, I'm moving my body over there, or my body is saying, hey, you know what? We really shouldn't be going over there, but because the mind told me to, the earth told me to, I'm going to go do what I'm told. I'm going to say what I'm told. I'm going to share what I'm told. I'm going to do things. So spirit talks to mind, mind talks to body. Okay. So somebody is telling themselves that they are not royal. They're not a king. They're not a queen. You know, that kind of a thing. They don't value themselves. Okay. And with the number 5, it's a really unstable number. So ride the wave is the number 5 in numerology. It's a very unstable number. But these tortoises look pretty happy. What is on the top of them? Oh, there's a little person. You can barely see it. I've never really noticed that before. But they're just having fun and going. There no cares in the world. They're just having a lot of fun. Okay. So let's see what the energies have for you for this week. All right. So your recent energies lately, something sort of come to a completion. You might be thinking about things. Maybe you didn't value yourself enough in whatever it was that is coming to a completion, or it's like, oh man, what am I going to do now that that's done? Or you're frustrated and you're like, I got to keep going, I got to keep moving. It's sort of like a workaholic, but I'm learning not to be a workaholic. It's just sitting though is really boring. I like to be doing something. But again, this is an energy that's been in the last few months that's sort of coming to an end. And new things are going to be manifesting. Okay. This is the Magician's card. Again, a lot of energy. I did another reading and there's a lot of energy of this. And this meaning that they're reaching for the spirit, or they have a connection with spirit, and they're doing this, which is earth. So there's a connection between the two. And again, that's what it's self-talking, you know, it's like, okay. And it's also a patience, to have patience. It's also the Queen of Cups does it sometimes in some of the decks, you know, that it's a temperance card. It's that kind of a thing. Maybe it'll come up in one of these decks. But again, this is newness. It's the number 1. The number 8 also is for progression, and you got the number 7 in the middle of your reading. Something that really is working. Now, this could be working to bring financial stability. This could be working towards making a new hobby into something that you just don't expect to make money, and then it does. It could be you might be having great ideas for your boss or promotions or whatever, but this whatever is coming up. Here's another number 1. Okay, and then you have the number 10. You've got three ones here. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Brand new energies. The thing, I'll tell you about 10 here in a minute. I'm not really looking too much at the 0 on there. But again, this is something. And we have next to your hard work is courage. And I love that they, on the courage, there's the infinity and beyond. There's that. But the thing, it does take courage and strength to keep going. Okay, thank you. So I heard the word perseverance, persevere there, and resistance and resilience. There is courage in keeping going when you're exhausted. Okay, and that's maybe where you're at with this. Yeah, there's a lot of great things that I could get from it, but I'm so exhausted. But he's saying, hang on, it's coming. The Magician, you can make it. You can make it an illusion, which will go away. Because what does a magician do? Make something disappear. And then he makes it reappear. But the thing is, this could go away. The opportunity could be missed. Okay, so don't stress out so much. Just let things flow. I don't know who this is for, but you got to stop worrying about this earthly crap. Like I was talking to my daughter today. She goes, I'm just so depressed. And I'm like, why? You have so many good things going for you. Why? Because of what's happening in the earth. Stop. Put your freaking blinders on, girl. I said, nothing matters outside of what you can do in your journey at the moment. Because if you know how the United States is right now, there's nothing you can do. And if it's out of your control, what are you worrying about it for? Because you can't do anything about it. And it takes massive numbers. And if you try to go against somebody that is stubborn and level-headed, and not level-headed, I should say, unlevel-headed, but this could be your relationship. You're going to run against just a lot of struggling. So the sword is a brand new energy, and this might be the energy that you have to stand up for yourself at work. But I don't think that this is something that you're going to lose an opportunity, because there's too many ones here. Okay, it's just that you have to believe that. Thank you. You have to believe first. That's what I heard. You have to believe first that you are qualified for whatever it is at the moment where you are at, and that is going to be good enough. Okay, so this, I'm going to get clarification on this, because we have the, excuse me, 6 of Cups in relation to something in the past coming forward. Now, this could be a relationship, could be a friendship, could be a person, it could be a boss, it could be anything like that. But this is a person with good intentions. I shouldn't even say that because I don't like the word good intentions, because they're empty. And if you want to know about that, put it in the description below. What do you mean by that? And I'll share it with you. But good intentions are empty intentions. But this is of love. This is of desire. This is of want. This is of to help and to show you. So they're coming forward because they really cared for you and believe in you and love you and respect you and things of that nature. So if you've had somebody in the past that went away, or maybe you went away and you've been thinking of that person and then they come forward again, that's love. That's the highest energy. To have the courage to come forward and say, hey, I really care about you. I've been thinking about you. I remembered this in our past. Oh my gosh, how have you been? What has been going on? That is total love. Okay, and that scares the crap out of somebody, because your challenge card is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is everything that you've ever desired. What I find interesting is that somebody is not truthful to themselves about this person. You're trying to show something it's not. So if you really love this person, or if you care for this person, or if you've just even thought of it, let them know. Let them know, because you would be really surprised. We can't read other people's minds, but you'd be really surprised that that person was probably doing the same thing. But the Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. If you don't say anything, it's sort of like that. What is that saying now? If you see something, say something. So if you love somebody, you say something. And you know what? Love is different for everybody, but love of a friend, love of a partner, hey, love of admiration who they are, love of respect of who they are. It is a double-edged sword. If you don't say anything, that's sort of like cutting where... it's sort of like cut. It would be like I see a surgeon with their blindfold and they're cutting and they don't know where they're cutting and they don't know what's going to happen. That's because that's that lower vibration that keeps you there. Okay. So that low vibration keeps you there. And then you wonder, okay, well, I wonder what would have been if I would have said something. I wonder what it would have been like if, they would have said that they loved me. I wonder then you're doing that freaking low vibrational doubt and you don't share it. But if you were to say, hey, I did this, let's give you an example. I had a friendship. We were dating, started dating, we're a month or so, and he sent me flowers. It was great. I had a download of what this person was like, and I'm like, oh, he's going through a lot, whatever. And a lot of people get so fearful with the 3 little words, I love you. And I said that, hey, dude, I really love you. And he's scared the crap out of him. I said, I love you as my friend. So thank you for, talking to me and supporting me, and I'm supporting you. He was going through a divorce and all that kind of stuff. But those 3 words terrify people. So, but you have to explain yourself. I love you for, being there for me. I love you for just being who you are. I love you for whatever. Why are people so afraid? I have on Get Balanced 2020, if you follow anything that I do with my coaching, there is one about the word love. I think it was the 5 languages of love I was talking about. But the thing is, people are terrified to say I love you. Easy to say I hate you. Easy to say crappy things about people. Why is it so hard to say I love you? I have no problem saying it. I have, I used to, but I don't anymore. Why? Was I afraid before? Because that's it. I was fearful. Are they going to like me? Are they going to talk to me? Are they going to whatever? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, now I'm older. I don't care. I'm going to say it because it's the highest vibration that we have to share on this earth. And boy, do we really need it right now. We need to let people know how much we do care about them. Strength. Okay, so a masculine energy. We have the Queen of Wands. Again, this is interesting from another reading that I just did. But definitely, again, we have the Strength card twice. So for whoever is watching this, you're the one that is going to have the courage to take the first step. I see somebody really struggling with a relationship, and they're like, well, they did that to me, so they need to come apologize to me first. Well, I'll apologize if they apologize. And the thing is, somebody's got to take the first step. If you don't do it, they may never. And then what? Are you happy with the way the relationship's going? Are you happy with the way that your low vibration is keeping you stuck? Is keeping your energies blocked? Because that's exactly what's happening. I see the elephant card stuck in the mud. It's called stuck in the mud, and the elephant is stuck and he can't get out. That's you keeping yourself from moving and catapulting. I saw a catapult forward. Okay, so that definitely looks like it's a male energy, whether it's you're the male and you need to go talk to that person, or you're the female and needs to go talk to a male energy. Again, the Queen of Wands. It's a movement card. It is the communication card. And somebody's stubborn that doesn't want to do it. Look at her face. No, I'm not going to be the first one. I'm not going to be the first one. Okay. All right, guys. Is there any... Let me get a different deck. Because I like using different decks, because if they want to pull the same card... So if there's anybody on the other side that wants to share anything with a relative or an ancestor that wants to come forward, this is the time to do that. Any downloads, visions, audio, whatever you want to give me, I am willing. Somebody's a jokester over there. Love isn't for everybody. And I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where are you at? Where are you at? You need to move to the light. You need to move to the light. All right, let's see. Again, we're almost getting repeats. Okay. Queen of Wands, repeat. The Six of Cups, repeat. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. And we have Courage and the Eights again. And we also have the Nine of... Somebody's been hurt a lot. Somebody has been hurt a lot. It's like you're getting hurt over and over and over again. And do you know why? One, you're blocking your energy. Two, you're not allowing things to move on because you're not seeing your value. You're not setting standards and boundaries to allow you just to go with the flow. It's like, you know what, if you don't want to be with me, okay, you don't need to be with me. I got more fish in the sea and they'll come around. Trust me. Trust me, trust me. But this is, again, the nine energies. This might be this past energy. Again, the this nine energy keeps coming up. And this is something that you're getting the eights and nines all over the place. So you're blocking your rewards. You're blocking your blessings. You're blocking the gold. Let it go. Let it go. And look at the beauty of the end. This is your challenge. Let it go. Go with the flow. What is it going to hurt? Give it a chance. Go with the flow and see what happens to your energies. Take the stress, put it away for a day, and go with the flow. As in Christianity, they say, do not worry about tomorrow because you have enough worries for today. Okay. Let me worry about tomorrow. There's enough worries for today. It's something of that nature. Okay. And that's exactly right. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. I mean, you look at Unfortunately, you look at Iraq and Iran and in Israel, they can't even plan for tomorrow because they don't know what's going to happen. That's the way we should be living. We don't know what's going to happen, so let's live for today. Let's just go with the flow today. Have fun. If it doesn't bring you joy, if it doesn't bring you love, if it doesn't bring you peace, let it go. If it's a thing, a person, a job, or whatever, you have to figure that out. That's what coaching's about, and mentors and counselors and therapists and things of that. They help you figure out how to get you to that level of peace. And so that's what this reading is about for somebody. Getting to that level of peace to value you, to get to that high vibration of love in every aspect that you do, with your old friends, with your new friends, with your authorities, you know, whoever that is in your life. It could be your father, could be your uncle, could be whatever. And putting the pain of the past behind. I heard it's easier said than done. And it is hard. It is very hard, but you can do it with some help. And, you know, I've got like 50 or 60 or 70 videos between Get Balance 2020 and Divine Warrior Intuitive. Just go to my Divine Warrior Intuitive website and you'll be able to see all kinds of different programs there, coaching. And if you want a one-on-one tarot, I can do that too. So have a great day, and we'll have a great 4th if you're in the United States. Be safe and walk in love and joy. Take care and see you on the next reading.